Hi, welcome to yet another video on Power BI. In this video, we're going to talk about pie chart, donut chart, and tree maps. This is Manu from Climatrix Data Labs. So let's go to our Power BI desktop. So this is your typical pie chart wherein we have a pie which shows different categories segregated by the measure under each category. This is a donut chart, which is nothing but a pie chart with a hole cut out in between. And this is a tree map, which is again a rendition of different categories based on the underlying measure or the magnitude, but shown in this zigzag squarish or rectangular fashion. Now, pie chart you would not want to create when there are too many categories. For instance, over here we are using the India population data, and we are splitting this population across regions. But if we add a district to it, right, instead of region, you will see that this does not make sense because there's so many districts in here. As a matter of fact, even if we use state, this also does not make sense because there's so many states that are bisecting this population, right? So best is to use less categories or to use pie chart when there are less number of categories, so that we know this is the biggest chart and we get a hang of the data. Likewise, we can create a donut chart like this, just with a cutout in between, and then tree map. Tree map is useful in cases where we just want to have few high value measures, right? For example, in this case, if I want to see, this is a segregation of data across regions or segregation of population across regions. If in this case I want to bring in state, so I still get this visual wherein I have my states represented here, and these small squares do not show any value. So we get the high value uh, categories which have some quantifiable impact on the overall population, and we are ignoring these small squares. So hence we use tree maps in such scenarios where we have a lot of categories. So let's try to bring or build each of these one by one from scratch. So for pie chart, we will use the pie chart option, and then we bring in the field which is population, and we want to divide this pie chart across different region. So we just click on regions, and automatically the correct fields get added to the legend and the values accordingly. And then we have this pie chart. To make it a donut chart, just either click this donut chart from here, or you can start from scratch, and the way to do it is exactly the same. One additional feature of donut chart is I get a cutout in between. Donut chart, what we can do is we can bring in some information in between this cutout. For example, I can bring this card on, and I can just add some value to it. Let's say population. So I have total population here, and then I can use this card and I can bring this in between here. This way I get the total population in between the donut chart, which is an easy and a good looking way to add extra information to the to a conventional pie chart. You might want to might have to bring in the layer of these two because right now uh, this card has gone behind this chart, so you might have to bring it up to, and these adjustments we'll learn in formatting of charts in the videos to come. And finally, to create a tree map, what we do is we just click on this tree map, and then we can fix the canvas area, bring in let's say regions and population, and we get this tree map. Right now, what we can do further is we can bring in, let's say, state to this, and then we get these what you say, regions split into the corresponding state as well. It's the small squares or rectangles in here which are not as significant as the other states. So this way we get the major states with a major contribution to population in each region. So this way we can create a tree map where there are more categorical fields. So that was all about pie chart, donut chart, and tree map. If you like our video, do subscribe, comment, and share this video. and we'll be back with more videos on Power BI. This is Manu from Claymatrix Data Labs. Thank you.